Hello everyone, it is me. Well, it's a lovely sunny day and I thought I'd crack on with this. I've only got, oh dear, let's see if I can get to show you how much I've got left to do. I've only got that up to there to do, a little bit. So we're cooking on gas. I'm hoping to get this done by the weekend. I'm just doing the last of the threes, I think. 3 is a magic number. Oh, it's still a bit sticky. Yes. Oh, I've been trying to think of what I need to do for my for the craft fair that I'm doing. Oh dear. But yes, right, I think that's the 3s done. Oh god, I bet there won't be. I bet I missed 1 or 2, but well, we'll come back to them. Get in. There we go. Right, let's go back up to the top and finish those off, shall we? Oh dear, yep, I am tired again. What a surprise, huh? Let's get a slurp of tea. I haven't had one yet today. Well, I had the little questionnaire from the ASD people. I've sent that off to my daughter. Hopefully I'll get that back either today or tomorrow. The thing is, she doesn't really know me. Because they treat you differently, do kids? And when growing up, they don't really know. You know. But well. I'd have probably done better asking my grandchild. Right, you. Oh dear, you for Y. That's that. Then we want 9, 7, 4, that one, and we will get that one. Right. Oh, and we've got a couple of E's. Let's get some of those E's done. Right. Oh dear. I really need the window open or the fan on to help me not feel so sleepy. Oh, I thought it was only those E's, but there's all those E's. Okay, okay. Determined to finish this. Then I want to go and I've got another Elizabeth Ward up the top there, which I want to kit up. I don't particularly want to use it because I have to say I've gone off Elizabeth Ward. Well, knock off Elizabeth Wards because I prefer the bottles. You know, one size and that's it. You know, it either fits or it doesn't fit. And that's what I like. You know, because then I know that, well, okay, that just fits all in one bottle, or, well, that won't fit in that bottle, and so I'll just have to have a bag as well. What's going on here? Am I missing one? I think I'm missing one. God, that's a bit of a tight squeeze. down. Get down. Get my hands resting on that, which isn't helpful. Yeah. Well, I wonder what... Got my light bulbs through that I ordered off of Amazon, because trying to get them in town was absolute pig. I mean, you know, wide screw, you know, Edison screw cap, wide one. Daylight bulb. You know. And no. If they had daylight bulbs, they were bayonet caps. Or they had quite a few of those little thin screw cap ones, but that's no good to man nor muppet. Especially when you've got like an IKEA type lamp that needs a chunkier screw cap. But well. Oh dear. I was thinking about doctor's appointments, and holy cows, all I can say is I've been referred to the ear, nose and throat. That was probably about, probably coming up for 2 years ago now. And I'm still waiting. And the podiatrist, that was another one. That was probably about the same amount of time. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to have to chase it up. Oh dear. I'll go back over my notes because I can do that online. I found, you know, I'm down to see, and I can see my records, quite a few of my records, and I'll see when the referral letters went through. Oh, I think I've got one. Ah, I did have one then, didn't I? It's crazy. But then at least we have got a free NHS service. Well, I mean, we pay for it in our national insurance. But, you know, our national insurance is bloody minimal. I think it's something like £2 something or other a week. Or £4 if you're self-employed or something. I can't remember. I mean, it's not bad, is it? So some could say that's an insurance. But, well, it's a universal insurance. We don't have to have any co-pays, or unless you've got prescriptions. And then it's just the prescription. And some are free anyway for lots of people. And then there's no co-pays. And then, you know, everything's covered. So there's no sort of saying, well, I can either have this or I can have that. No, none of that. It's, well, if you need it, you get it. Obviously not a boob job and things like that. That's classed as, you know, elective surgery. And that, if you want, you have to pay for that, because the NHS is only there to help you live, survive, cure your ailments, and not anything else. Bagum. Right. It's quite a lot of fours. I'll come back to fours. I'll do the U's first. Oh, I like this blue. 798. He's a bit of a gorgeous blue. I've got Y's. Did I pick up the Y? Yeah, I did. Like that. Have I got Y's? No, I haven't got Y's. Anything, I've got Wise Old Owl. Right, that's the U's for there. Oh, lots of U's here. Stop dropping U's. Sounds bad. I mean, mind you, there was a project. I think it was up in one of the Welsh mountain islands, and it was the government sort of let go of anthrax there to see what it, how it would be like, and then they went ahead and they dropped ewes and other animals into the area. And little did they realise that those ewes and all those animals, yes, they died, definitely died, of course they would. But how long that land would be, rendered dangerous. I think they did that in the 50s, and it's still not allowed to go on it, if I remember rightly. So don't play with your germ warfare, okay? There's no chuffing point. It makes you no better than the idiots who do use it to harm others. So just bear that in mind. Oh, good God, there's U's everywhere. Right. I'll do all these ones which need a lot of U's, and then I will go back and do all the ones three, 4, 5, and then I go and lose some en route. Right, let us well, I've taken all the old tea bags out of my tea caddy because they're just sat there. They're normal tea bags and they just sat there doing nothing. So I'm going to take them up to craft group with me when I go next. They can have them. I've kept a few, handful just in case. And in there I've put all my other tea bags. My what's it called ones? Jasmine green tea ones in there. So that's quite good. Got any more U's? U. All down here. Good golly, there's a lot of U's. I've enjoyed doing this one actually. But now I have to say it is waning on me a little bit because it's like I've been doing it for too long now. I'm going to be kitting up shortly a of a different one, and it's going to be in one of these boxes. And of course then I'm going to have another tub spare. I've got too many kitted up. I just need to do them. But it's because these ones, I can't use these Elizabeth Ward trays for, well, I don't want to use them for my cross stitch conversions. So, yeah. Because I need one for, how many colours was it? Nope, that's not it. There it is. I mean, it's only a small canvas, 55 by 53. I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh yeah, there I am. 268 colours. Curious now. 55 by, I'm sure I've done this before, by 53. Oh God. I knew I should have got that tape measure the other day. What size are they? That's a 40 by 50. And where are they? They were there. And they are not there anymore. So what have I done with them? What have I done with them? That's not it. Must be coppered. That's not it. Oh, let's cut down one. Oh, okay. Where are they? I don't know where the rest of the pack have gone. So I'm missing some. Well, here's one. So, oh, I've started this one. This one's meow. But well, this is 50 by 70. But is it exactly 50? Where's my ruler gone? Oh, for God's sakes. Now my ruler's gone walkabout. Knickers! I don't know where my ruler's gone. That's that meow one. I think I should get her to do that one. Right. So it's 50 by 70. Okay, okay. So 50 by 70. And this one is 55 by 53.75. So that's got to be 55. And that is 53. Really, I need to move it up a bit. Well, I can do that. I can do that. Because $220. So yes, the biggest number is along there. So yeah, I'll have to turn it on its side, the canvas. And then if I move it up, because I've got this to down here, if I move it up a couple and mark off the couple that I've done, the couple of rows that I haven't done, but then I start on the bit underneath. Yeah, everything then is going to be mucked up as in the squares, but I'll suss it out. It might be one of those ones where I have to do it that way. Golly. Oh, well, yes. Right. Huge. Yawn. open them, please. This is not cricket. This is diamond painting. Oh golly, what's that one? That one's a lot. Let's try that amount. Oh, bang on. And I've dropped one. Yeah, I thought I'd needed a few more to that one. Time to rejig this, isn't it? Let's scrape some of those bits off the side and put them where it's not catching. I got a bit there. Right. Huh. Now it just drops everything. Where did the other one drop to? Ah, look at that on top of that one. Keep the 3, and if you go for 2, I'll find other places for 2. Golly, look at all these U's. On there. I realised there were so many U's, and then C's next, and oh god. Back to drop in again. Let's do these. Two. So I've gone quiet again, haven't I? So I'm concentrating. Right, what am I going to do now? These ones. Stop of that, I think. Yeah. So what is the painting that I'm going to be kitting up next? I think you ask. Well, I might tell you. Again, I might not. Okay, I will tell you. I'm going to kit up my other Art and Soul one that I got, which is Louise Kramer's courage. Yep. So that, God, this noise is really peeing me off. It's one of the old ones without the you know, the tear stuff. Right. Right, and 2. And I'm just going to check that this is for this patch. Done. Right. Oh, I put those scissors away, didn't I? There we go. Keep them out my heavy duty. I did have the other scissors. I don't know what I've done with them. I just used them earlier on to mend my parcel box label. But well, we will see. Huh, yeah. Right, so I've done those. Right. So that's those. Am I going to do 4s? Yeah, let's do them now while we can, before they start getting tight in their spots. All right. Oh my God, get in! Gotcha. Oh dear, Christmas will soon be upon us. I've yet to start thinking about Christmas prezzies and stuff. I've got some birthday presents because my grandkids all have birthdays before Christmas. My son didn't work that one out very well, did he? But well, so now each year I get the grandkids like a Lego advent calendar. Now they're roughly about what, 25 to 30 quid each. But of course this year, I mean, well, soon. I don't think this year he'll be old enough for one, but perhaps not for another couple of years. But shortly I'll be having to get a 3rd one for little Kobe. And it's like, oh my God, 60 quid was bad enough, but now it's going to be nearly 100 quid. And that's just for their little you know, not their Christmas prezzy. So I'm definitely going to have to start saving up. But on the bright side, this year I can claim my, if it's still around that is, my warm home discount of 140 quid. So that's electric. That'll go straight into the electric because that's what it tends to do. Even though it's supposed to be warm home. Go figure. Warm home, it would do better going to the gas. But it doesn't go to the gas. No, it goes to the electric. Because apparently not everybody has gas. Well, if that's the case, then let them put it to that. But anyway, so that's 140 quid. So I average about 40 quid, 50 quid a month on electric. So, yeah, that'll tide me over till the new year. sorted in October, so yeah. So there's 140 quid. So that will, what I saved with that, I will be able to get some of the Chrissy prezzies with. I'll start thinking about it now. I usually get my my sister's husband a bottle of scotch, a really nice bottle of scotch. It lasts him all year and beyond. Sometimes last year I think I fecked up, but well, this year I'm going to go back and get the one that I got from the previous year, which he really liked. It was very expensive, but he is worth it. And I don't tend to get him a birthday present. I'll send, you know, I'll try and send him a card if I remember. But yeah, but they know. So I shall have to save up for that. Really like that. Yeah, I got him that lovely bottle of scotch. It was I can't remember what it was called now, but apparently it was really nice. It was a Japanese one, of course. And I also gave him a glass that sort of complemented it, like a Japanese type glass. So yeah, trying to figure out what to get this year for my daughter. Getting from the grandkids is a bit of a struggle. Occasionally I resort to just getting trying to think. Gift vouchers, you know, Amazon gift cards, because then people can choose what they want. But it is a bit of a cop-out, really, isn't it? Yeah. I think that's where we're headed for. I don't know. This is a lovely blue, and the way out it is, you know, a bead. It's really nice. I'm trying to pick them up 2 at a time. And the art is to make sure you push them down after you've dropped them, because sometimes then they aren't quite secured. Got these, and I'm going to do those. And yeah, I'll leave the rest till later. Certain angles it's hard, because I like pick them up like that, so I want to drop them like that, but 9 times out of 10 I can't, because they are going lengthways. Golly, it is warm. I might need to put a t-shirt on, or actually turn the bloody heating off. That's the idea. I'll do that after I've filmed. Oh, that's a bit awkward. Golly, that's a bit awkward as well. Getting at that angle. Oh, that one's got a little bit of red like in the bottom corner. Wow. Pink in that corner there, it looks a little bit. Nice. Nice. Can you just get back into your relative boxes and stop encroaching on the one above it? Thank you very much, you little road hog. I bet you're one of those diamonds that will spread your towel out across 2 sun loungers just to get choice. Right, where are we now? Oh, only 37. Oh dear. I thought we were a lot further than we were. I think it's because I'm getting hot under these, or above these lights. I need to find a quieter way to have my fan on, because I can't have the window open because the noise out there will just, it's bad enough as it is. You can hear it through the air vent. My ulnar nerve is hurting up again on this one. I think it might have slipped back. But there again, I haven't been very careful with it. You sort of forget that you've had it done and then it's back again. That's that one done. That's that one. And that's that one. Oh look, there's a U I missed. You bugger. Get one of these. There we go. You are down. Right. 4. I've done 4. Now I want a slurp of my tea. Starting to go cool. Right, that one. This is the arrow. I think I should have done up over here the Y's. Oh well. Arrow. No, only got 2. So that will go there. So what is everybody working on? I know I keep asking, but just let me know. Right. I think after this I might be tempted to do a live, a first live, and it'll only be on my phone, and it'll only be via whatever it is says, because I don't know, you know, what things to do and what people use, Obi-Wan Kenobi or whatever it is they call it, or stream such and such. I don't understand it all. So I'm just going to do a bog standard live, like how I used to years ago on Facebook. I used to just click the live button, and that was that. So I'm toying up with just doing that and seeing how it goes. I'll be talking to myself, and I'll be doing this a lot of the time because, you know, nobody will know. You know, I could make it a regular thing every Saturday or so. Oh, go down a bit. Not too much, mind, but just a little bit. I dreamt I saw a live from Jamie and from Kristen, and it was all in the sort of space of a, you know, a blink of an eye. It seemed like suddenly everybody was doing lives. Including moi. So I thought, why not? Yes. I think I shall be kitting up in the live. Be careful. Ooh. Oh, one too many. Good golly, there's a lot of these. Everywhere I look. That's a 4, not a 5. And a 2. Oh, and a 2, not a 1. 2, not a 1. All right. And let us see. Oh. So. The silence. Yeah, I've got to get on and do finish the decorating in this sitting room and everything else. I'm getting shot of a load of clutter. Because yes, I do have a lot of clutter as well as... I wouldn't really call it clutter, but some of it is. And I'll just have to get it up on Marketplace or Vinted. Something. Oh, right. Do you know, I really think, you know, the thought of Christmas and like the Christmas films, at one point it used to really excite me, kind of thing, you know. Not overly, but, you know, a little bit. And now, the mere thought of them, I just sort of think, oh dear. And when you have kids, it's different because Christmas has a whole different meaning to it. You know. Oh, and don't get me started on the empty nest syndrome. That is real. I had that badly. I couldn't, it is a known thing apparently. I didn't know about it. I just felt lost, completely and utterly lost. No purpose. And having to try and find a purpose. And then all I ever seemed to do was pee off my son and, you know, and his partner and stuff. And it was, I didn't mean to. I just didn't know. I think because I saw what happened with my daughter when she left, and I was ever so scared that that was going to happen again. So much so that I probably created that happening. But definitely try and prepare for empty nest syndrome as soon as you can. Don't think, oh, well, it might never happen, because yes, it might never happen, but there again, then it might happen. And the all, you know, the range of emotions that you go through. Is not good. I mean, I already had like abandonment issues from when I was growing up, and then, you know, it's like it hit me again. So it was like a double whammy, and my son basically got the double whammy. But it is real. As real as eggs are eggs, as they used to say over here. Still do. Oh, let's use that. Yeah. And not knowing what to do with yourself. And the getting the meals things sorted, and, you know, trying to think, oh yes, I don't need to shop for, you know, 2 anymore. It's a shop for 1, and it was a case of, you know, missing the conversations, even if they were just grunts and whatever. You know. Missing the, oh, while you're upstairs, can you quickly bring down such and such for me when you're coming down, you know, or, you know, oh, well, you know, while you're up there, you've got to hoover your room. And while you're doing your hoovering room, can you please hoover the landing as well? And, you know, little things like that, you know, the little chores and the things that help. And then the sort of, you know, the jokes, the play fights, the possibly watching a movie together, chats, and in an instance it goes, and you're just sort of, especially if you live alone, it is, you know, it's very hard if you live alone. I mean, if you've got a partner, husband or whatever, then, you know, you've got someone that you can chat about how you're feeling, you know. So, you know, you've got something. But if you live alone, you don't have anybody. Unless you've got pets, but then they don't answer back. And, they, you know, you're just stuck talking to yourself, in effect. And you don't know whether you're being over emotional or expecting too much or whatever. You've got no guide. And it's very hard for the other person to see this situation, you know, see it. Because, you know, they want to go out and do their own thing. They want to break free. Yes, it's always harder for those that get left behind. So it's a good thing to have a hobby, but it's also a good thing to, you know, to still go out with friends or whatever else. I mean, I don't do that. I just go to my craft group once a week. Which is tiring, because then I'm seeing everybody all at once. But it tides me over to the next week. Oh dear. Yeah, I just fancy watching good film. But it's crazy. I'd quite like to watch some of these oldie films that I remember watching when I was younger, you know, like David Niven or Peter Ustinov. Peter Sellers. It's black and whites films. Yeah. That's the kind of film I fancy watching, because it just reminds me of Saturday mornings with my you know, friend Mrs. Rush, whipping down to her house down at the bottom of the little hill, and we'd sit there She'd have a tea or a coffee, and I'd have some squash or some pop occasionally. And usually it was squash. And we'd sit and we'd watch. Didn't like, you know, at the time you liked them. That was like, you know, the Cliff Richards. But they're always so flipping, always end up, don't they? The same with Cliff Richards. All about Cliff Richard, basically, isn't it? Singing his songs, and then it'll be him getting the girl, which is all very well, but he's been living with a priest for I don't know how many years now, and they're in a relationship. So, you know, not that that's anything, but I mean, you know, it just seems, I just always got fed up with the fact that he'd always get the girl, no matter what. You know, Rebel Without a Cause was much better. Yeah. Anything Marlon Brando and James Dean. Some of those ones, what's it? I keep wanting to say house car, but it's not house car. It's a streetcar named Desire. Some of those old. I never forget the first time I watched Blazing Saddles. Oh, I couldn't get over it. I thought, what? What is this we're watching? Felt guilty about laughing at some of the jokes and stuff, and it was like, oh God, candy for Monzo, candy for Monzo. Monzo like candy. Yeah, it's Hadley. Hmm. Yeah. In the 80s, there were lots of really good films and stuff. And we had Pretty Woman. What else was there? Oh, we watched Cheers. I love Cheers. And then there was the spin-off, which wasn't quite Cheers, but it was what was it? Kramer. I think that was it. That's quite good. And then, oh, Armchair Thriller. Thames Television used to have that ding, 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 ding. And then it would be Armchair Thriller. Oh my God. And we used to watch Doctor Who, and there were parts where you would end up going and hiding behind the sofa or behind a cushion because it was scary. And you just don't, you look at it now and you think, how was I scared of that? That is so much. I mean, because half the props were definitely like something being made off of Blue Peter, you know, cardboard and, you know, paper mache. It was so funny how we got scared by it, but we bloody did, you know, more so than, you know, many of the horror movies. I put it down to Doctor Who and how I can't watch horror movies because it's just too sort of, oh my God, this isn't, you know. A lot of the horror movies nowadays are just too bloody predictable. And there usually is always a happy ending. And you just sort of think, oh, for God's sakes, come on. Let's have one with the zombies, you know, or whatever. Suspense was better. But then it sort of led with suspense. You were always left with, why are you going into a darkened room and you've walked past the light switch and you're not turning the light switch on? Yes, for the film perspective, that's quite good, because it's supposed to be a bit more suspenseful and scary in the dark, but it's not realistic. And if I started hearing strange noises, I'd be grabbing the first thing that I could around me that is bloody heavy and has got a good, you know, length to it, so I can whack some basket, and I'll be turning the lights on. And I could start singing, because tell you what, if the bat don't get them, the singing will. But no. They don't think about that, do they? It's just, you know, The Shining and the shower scene. And then I remember the birds. That was a weird one. Having to leave that house. And all the birds are sat on the wires around. And if anybody hasn't read The Rats, James Herbert, The Rats, oh my God, they should read it. And The Lair. But Rats first. Lair is the sequel to it, and whatever. But definitely, because that is absolutely, I read that when I went down south for a, I think it was a reunion, and I stopped off in Salisbury at a outside the town on a race course. Well, I didn't camp on the race course. It was a campsite that was next to the race course, and I pitched my tent there, and I forgot to take my torch. And what else did I forget to take? Can't remember. But and I was thinking, oh God, and I started reading The Lair, not The Lair, The Rats, and oh my God, you know, I got to the bit where there was a tent scene, and the rat had just opened up the tent and came in and basically ate the person. And it was like, and I got to that bit again, and I thought, oh my God, what are the chances of me to be camping at that moment that I've got to that? Because I started the book before I got, you know, went. And I was just finishing it off, kind of thing, halfway through or whatever. And I couldn't believe it. I went, oh, do I go and sleep in the car? And I thought, well, that isn't going to help any rats, because these rats are bloody super rats. They're massive, you know, size of dogs and stuff, and they're killer rats. Yeah. And it was crazy, because I remember reading that the first time round. I don't think it had long been out or whatever, and I'm thinking, you know, that was before we had such thing as super rats. It was just standard rats. But then, you know, because of all the junk that we kept throwing out and the rats just kept finding and eating, the rats got bigger. And then, you know, and that was before that. And then sort of, you know, you slowly think afterwards and you're thinking, oh my God, you know, suddenly news stories are saying about these massive giant rats that are now roaming the urban districts, you know, in a search for food, and sort of thinking, oh my God, this is preempting it. This is, oh my God, it's going to happen. Yeah, that tent. Oh, I was ever so glad to find the next day. So funny. Yeah, well, not funny. Yeah. Oh, 1 hour. I've gone for a little bit. I'll do these Ys. Then I will stop and prepare for possibly a live if anybody's up for one. It'll probably just be called test or something. Right. Get in. Get down. Oh, stop dropping, you little oik. Oikicus. Ow. Click on 5, pick up 3, leave 2. Sounds like my bad attempt at crocheting. Oh my god, I got myself a little crochet magazine yesterday because apparently Smiths no longer do books. Well, not on things like that. They say, oh, we got a magazine. And I say, well, I've got a magazine. You know I know you got magazines because I'm clutching a magazine, you silly. Ugh. At any rate, yeah, so I got this magazine, which was Beginner's Crochet. And I mean, it was expensive. £10.99. Absolutely ridiculous. And I wanted it, and there was one thing that I could get out of it, which was good, and that was the making the magic ring. So I've got to practice that later. And then yes, so yes, so what was I saying? Forgetting. Yeah, so that magazine, just for that, is a bit bloody pricey, really, isn't it? Now, I'm sure I'll get some other use out of it, but I'm looking at it, I'm going, oh, for goodness sakes, why is it like double Dutch? I had better chance learning basic Japanese than I did looking at that and learning that. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. But well. Never mind, eh? Is that all the Ys done? Have I done all the Ys? Am I now very wise? Well, I have done all the Ys for that part, but I don't feel any wiser. Oh well, never mind. All right, now what are we going to do? One more? Maybe I'll do one more. I'm going to do those white ones. VXY. Let's do the white ones. Wrong one. Thank God it's not that one, actually. Whew. That one. 775. Right. I've got to try and find my there we go. 3. 2. Goes into like a pyramid, doesn't it? And then 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do 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 do. Everybody's checking. Ta ta ta. 4, 3, 2, 1. Got one in my hand and I don't know where it's from. It's a dark one. Oh God, where's he come from? It's one of those ones. Oh God, can't pick the lighter up. So it is one of those arrow downs. Right, over here. Put it there. Oh, no, 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 no. Not there. No, I can't do it now. It will go there. Let's get one more arrow down. There we go. Gotcha. You little oik. Let's get these ones at the bottom and work our way up to the top, shall we? Oh dear. I chose the wrong one really, didn't I? Chose the one with a lot. Oh well. I'll take a break after I've done this. Just, you know, half an hour break to have the fan on, cool down, and then I'll get back to filming. Whew. Oh, my dentist appointment yesterday. I don't know if I've already said about it. What a blooming palaver that was. You go there, and I mentioned that my gums are pretty sore. And he said, all right, okay, well, we have, he looked at everything else, he said, well, they're fine, but he said, yeah, your gums I'm a little concerned about with, because they're not quite there yet, but they very soon will be the stage where they won't be able to be reversed. And so then I'll have horrible loose gums, red inflamed, and which some of them are, and that then my teeth have more of a chance of falling out because the gums can no longer hold them in. And I was there going, oh my God, oh my God. And he said, yeah, so we've got to get these sorted ASAP. So he said, I'm going to put you in for the hygienist who will give you some pointers and some tips. And I went, yes, please, because that will be very helpful. Because I'm doing what I can do to them, but I don't, you know, I'm obviously not doing, you know, as much as I should be for my age now, apparently. Because he was there saying, as we age, our gums will start receding a little bit anyway, and that, you know, we've got to be aware of it and really take good care of them. And some people apparently do so more than others. So I thought, oh God, okay. So I went out. And said, right, he said, I'm to be seen in 9 months' time, and I've also got to see the hygienist. Now, there's me thinking the hygienist I'll get to see within about, you know, a couple of weeks, 3 weeks at the latest. No, 28th of November, and I am freaking out now, thinking, oh my God, he said my gums were very urgent to be dealt with and seen and get the plaque off and, you know, in between my teeth, which is apparently what's not helping. And I'm thinking, 29th. That's 2 months away. In 2 months, my teeth could have fallen out. Could be no longer reversible and everything else. And I am, oh God. What? Well, that's got to be a scam. There was no answer to the door to our driver's delivery attempt Friday. Visit, and then they've got visit https blah blah blah, and then they've got ev.ri. Well, no, because that would be every, all one word, no dot in the middle. So Scamsville. And also, I'm expecting something from Temu, but it won't be here yet. So I think we will have that as delete. Con job. And I was here yesterday. I was in all day, I think, wasn't I? Oh no, I wasn't. I was out at the dentist, wasn't I? And the other, but no. I have an arrangement with my every guy, any rate. So that's crud. What this one said. Yeah. So back to what I was talking about. Little bit concerned now. A little bit more concerned about my teeth and gums. Oh well. It'll be what it'll be. If I become one of these little old ladies with my teeth in a jar, well, it gives something for my grandchildren to laugh at. Right, where am I? Oh, let's do this bit. Golly, 3:27 already. Oh, I suppose we're coming up for the Diamond Art Club drop shortly. I'm hoping that there aren't any ones on there, because I've got to pay off the ones I've already bought. Gotta find some more cash. Oh, Art and Soul are having a final sort of, you know, these are going out, not being restocked again, of certain ones by Cheryl Carpenter, and there's a couple that I really like, but I can't get them because I need to be sensible with my money at the moment, because next month I will have to start getting food again, because for the past 12 weeks I haven't needed to get any food because of my Total Dark replacement meals. So I've got to be a good girl. Now, if Art and Soul want to send me one to do a review on, go for it. Yeah. Good golly, Miss Molly, these ones are going on forever. Right, let us hurry up. Need to get a glass of cold water. Oh, shoot! The dog. Oh, I missed a load of those arrow downs. Oh dear. Oh, could have had 4 on that one. Oh, dearie, dearie, dear. Right, 5. That's 5, I think. Oh, and then it goes and misses 2 out of the middle. Gotcha. Every now and then I turn the old thing around just to see if that helps. Sometimes it does. But obviously I've turned this one around all too many times. Right, we're getting there. We are nearly there. Two. Now it's just this little row down here. Three. 2. 2. Yeah. Quite low. There we go. There. Have I done all those ones? I have. Oh, no, I haven't. Good God, that was close. 1. I have now, though. Pretty certain I have now. And if I haven't, well, I haven't. Right, so on that note, I'm now going to love you and leave you. And I will see you very, very soon. Okay. Love you all. Bye.